Hey there, welcome to today's episode where we're diving into the wonderful world of self-love. You know, self-love is like the foundation of a house. Without it, everything else is shaky. It's about choosing to love yourself today, right now, as you are. Imagine waking up and looking in the mirror, feeling that gentle assurance that you are enough. That's the kind of love that doesn't need validation from others. It's quite liberating, isn't it? But here's the twist. Society often tells us our worth is earned through achievements, accolades, and approval. Yet, what if we flipped the script and realized our worth is innate, something we carry within? Moving forward, think about what it would mean to release the need to prove your worth. How would it change your interactions, your ambitions, your contentment? It's an exciting thought, right? Now, let's talk about acceptance and forgiveness, two pillars of healing. Picture this. You're carrying a backpack filled with rocks, each representing guilt or regret. Heavy, huh? The beauty of self-forgiveness lies in the understanding that you did the best you could with the knowledge you had. It's like looking back at old journals, realizing how far you've come. Yet, we often cling to past mistakes, don't we? The internal critic loves to remind us of our missteps. But what if we let go of that shame and guilt? Looking ahead, imagine a life where you embrace your imperfections, treating them as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. What kind of peace would that bring? Moving on, speaking kindly to ourselves is crucial. Consider this. How often do we berate ourselves for not being perfect, yet offer compassion to others so readily? Think of self-talk as a conversation with a dear friend. Would you criticize them for taking their time to grow? Of course not. So why do it to yourself? However, self-kindness isn't always easy. We live in a fast-paced world that demands quick results, often making us feel like we're lagging behind. Imagine honoring your journey, respecting your unique pace. How much more fulfilling could your path be if you allowed yourself the grace to grow slowly? All right. Let's dive into worth and boundaries. It's essential to respect ourselves and our limits. It's the art of saying no without guilt, choosing peace over pressure. Visualize this. You're at a party, and someone asks you to stay longer, but you politely decline, valuing your need for rest. That's self-respect in action. Many of us struggle with setting boundaries, fearing we might disappoint others. Yet, what if respecting our boundaries meant honoring our well-being? Looking forward, imagine a world where everyone embraced their worth, without shrinking to make others comfortable. What a revolutionary shift that would be. Next up, inner strength and confidence. Trusting ourselves is like having a compass in a storm, essential for navigation. It's about knowing you can handle whatever comes your way. Picture this. Even on tough days, you show up for yourself like a friend cheering you on from the sidelines. That's resilience, folks. But let's be real. Trusting ourselves isn't always easy. Doubts creep in and we question our decisions. Yet, what if those doubts were just opportunities to reaffirm our strength? Imagine a future where you trust your intuition, embracing challenges with courage. How empowering would that be, knowing you are stronger and wiser than you give yourself credit for? Finally, let's wrap up with self-care and peace. Giving yourself permission to rest is vital. It's about choosing calm over chaos, peace over perfection. Imagine this. A busy day, yet you take a moment to breathe deeply, savoring the quiet. That's the essence of self-care, a gentle pause amidst the noise. However, in our hustle culture, rest is often seen as laziness. But what if we redefined rest as a necessary recharge, a non-negotiable part of our routine? Looking ahead, envision a life where self-care isn't an afterthought but a priority. How much richer would our lives be if we embraced peace as a daily practice?